Hey guys, how's it going? So this is Anime Love, and I'm making another video where I want to talk about CoryxKenshin. Okay, now before some of you, here go, Anime Love hating on CoryxKenshin again. Before you guys get started, he put out a video where he's addressing and responding to a lot of comments that have been put out there on YouTube about his return and, the way he went about introducing his manga or comic book, whatever have you. Okay. So I feel like because he said, or because he responded to a lot of things, and to be honest with you, there were quite a few responses in there that were in regards to some of the stuff that I said. Now, do I think that that means that he watched my video? I don't know. And I don't think it really matters because it sounds like more people than just myself kind of stated similar things, okay? So I am going to talk about his response today, okay? But I do want to put a disclaimer out there, okay? Guys, I like CoryxKenshin. I do. Okay. I'll even go as far and I'll give you guys a little bit of information about myself. My first name is Corey too. Okay. He and I have that in common. Both of our names are Corey. I like his content. I think it's very family friendly. I've watched it along with my kids. We've enjoyed it. We laughed a couple of times. I enjoyed watching him play God of War and various other things. Like, I like CoryxKenshin. Now, I'm not going to lie, due to his return and the way it was handled and the response that he recently put out, honestly, I've stepped away from CoryxKenshin. Okay, I've unsubscribed to him officially, and that doesn't matter because you know what's crazy? When he first came back, his subscribers were at 20 million, right? Now that he's put out these 2 or 3 videos, he's now at 20.2 million. So that means he's gained another 200,000 subscribers since he's came back. That is crazy. This guy is like, he's like, how do I put it, man? People love him, and I understand it. He has a very magnetic personality, very cool, even charismatic way about him. Okay. I'm not taking anything away from the guy. Even though I've unsubscribed to him, I can see why people enjoy his content. And again, I don't even have anything against his comic book. His comic book does look interesting. So I could understand why people would want to subscribe to him even more because of the comic book, right? Because they're interested to know, hey, what's this about? What's going to happen after I read volume 1 and so on and so forth. So I get it, but I'm not messing with him anymore because of my principles. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, but like I said, I like him. So I don't want anybody to feel, even CoryxKenshin, if he were to watch this, which I doubt he is, but I don't want anybody to feel like I'm attacking him. I just want to address this, guys, because I feel like with social media, YouTube, and just the ability to communicate and educate ourselves, we need to understand what the truth of the world is. I'm tired of people trying to throw this blanket of lies over people's heads to get them to do what they want, So I just want to, let's put everything on the table so people understand what it is they're getting behind. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and respond to some of the things that Corey has had to say. Okay.
But before we jump into the game, I want to say a couple things about Monsters We Make. Number one, thank you so much to everyone that supported. You guys blew away my wildest expectations. I've read a bunch of reviews. Like, I'm just so curious to see what people thought about the art, about the writing, about all of it, and mostly good. I got a couple of generic or like Kaiju number 8, which is hilarious because I've literally never watched or read that, but it's all good. A lot of stories kind of start off similar to other things. You can't help but compare characters to existing characters. As the story goes on, Monsters We Make, I'm confident, will differentiate itself from everything else out there.
Me personally, I don't know if that's true. If people really went beyond what CoryxKenshin expected, because it sounds, if I'm not mistaken, it sounded like he already sold out of all of his volume ones. And let's be honest, I think CoryxKenshin realizes what kind of following he has. I think that he expected it all to sell out. And so, I don't know, the fact that he's saying, like, you guys went beyond my expectations, is like, okay, are you feeding us more bullshit here, dude? Did it really go beyond your expectations? I don't know. And, then he also says that, he was really curious to know what people thought about, the comic, the volume 1. And that's the thing, guys. Me personally, I understand that he's saying this is something he's wanted to do for a long time, and I get that. A lot of people do. To be honest with you guys, I wanted to write my own story, and I came up with the name, somewhat of the beginning, middle, and end, and stuff like that. But to be honest with you guys, I've had so much, going on in my life recently that I just haven't had the time or the motivation to do it, So this is one department where I am envious of CoryxKenshin. I wish I had the ability to take the time to write a story, So I'm happy for him. I wish I could do it too. I'm not jealous of him or wish he didn't do it or anything like that. I'm happy for him, and I wish I could do the same thing. But yeah, so he got a chance to write it and stuff. But let's be honest, other than the fact that you fulfilled, your goal, you also want the praise. That's why you want to know what people think about it. Hey, tell me what you think about it, man. Like, can you give me a little bit of praise? Like so-and-so, like, because come on, bro, he's not putting it out there for people to dislike it. He wants people to like it, So I think a good part of why he also put his manga or comic out there is because he wants praise, which is crazy because he already gets hella praise from his videos that he put on his channel, before he went on this almost 2-year hiatus. Like, damn, bro, how much praise do you need? I'm sure when you're out and about, whether it's in this country or another country, you probably got people walking up to you all the time like, God damn, bro, how much praise do you need? Because it's weird because CoryxKenshin kind of makes it seem like, oh, I need a break from YouTube and all of this and stuff, but yet you kind of seem like you also like the praise at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Which one is it? So I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing, guys. Okay, I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing. Like, I just kind of feel like when it comes to being a celebrity, you need to pick a lane. Do you want to be a very low-key celebrity, and just be that way all the time? And I can't really think of a great example of that right now, but I know that there's some celebrities out there that are very private, that really isolate themselves from the rest of the world. They do their art, whether it's acting, music, or whatever, and then they go off to their little cave, and he kind of seems to like dangle between the two, and I don't think that that's cool. And then he said that, he had some bad reviews where he said some people were saying that basically his comic wasn't very original. It was very reminiscent of other mangas out there, such as, I think he said it was Kaiju and, I don't know, something else. And look, this is where I'm actually going to have Corey's back a little bit here. Guys, there's so many stories out there, whether it's movies, comics, TV series, whatever. It is probably going to be virtually impossible for you to have a story that is entirely original. Original, characters and looks and motives and story. Like, you're going to find a similarity between one story and another. Now, One thing he did say is he believes that as the story goes on, people will see that it is indeed different from other stories that they've read before or watched before. And, we got to give him the benefit of the doubt there, right? I'm probably not going to read it anytime soon, but for people who are going to read it, give it a chance. It's only one volume. I understand it's a lot of pages and stuff like that, but give it a chance, give him a chance to show you how different it is from other content if you choose to read it, which I'm choosing not to read it. Okay, this is like a personal boycott of mine personally, okay? All right, so let's read some more of what he's got to say here.
Number 2, I want to apologize to the samurai community because I feel like I got lost in the sauce a little bit. And what I mean by that is, while I was gone, I was so focused on Monsters We Make, and that when I did come back after I finished the first volume, everyone would see like, oh, like this is why bro was gone for all that time. He creating a trailer for the manga, which is crazy, and coming out with like a full volume, all of that. And that's how I was convinced that people would see it. I was working on this 9 out of every 10 days. And I think most people did see and recognize that, but there was still a good amount of people that were like, bro came back just to promote it. Bro came back just to promote his manga. And I'm like, I mean, it took a year to make, like, but I get it. Like, it wasn't the best way to like here's my thing. It's like, I come back and I just drop the trailer and they're just like, whoa, cause I could have did something like, and I thought about this too, like come back, normal video, right? I do my normal comeback and I talk. And then my next video, I dropped the trailer, and then I was like, nah, like I just want to drop the trailer on them. Like we worked so hard on this and just get everybody's reactions. But there was kind of a cost in doing that. Like people were like, yo, like you didn't even greet us first, and I totally understand that.
Okay, so now he's saying that he apologizes that. Essentially what he's saying is I apologize that I neglected you guys during this whole period of me writing this story. And he, makes an analogy that he got lost in the sauce, right? But he felt like people would understand because when he, would present this comic book, the story, the short anime clip that they created, he felt like people would understand and be like, oh, that's why you took off on us without saying anything or blah, blah, blah. Listen here, Corey, because I just don't feel like you're really understanding what the people are trying to say. And, I'm a man of the people because I am the people, and I'm going to explain it to you. And I really hope that you understand this. And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. I'm not talking down to you in any form or fashion, okay? I want to explain it to you in a way that maybe you would understand. So what the problem is, God, how do I put this? You did not take time away respectfully, okay? Now, what I mean by that is one of the biggest things that I think your subscribers deserve is communication, okay? If you are going to step away for a break, let's say for a reasonable amount of time, let's just say a couple of weeks to maybe a couple of months, at least put out a short video explaining that to everybody. Hey guys, I've been working really hard on my YouTube content and I kind of just need a break. So, you guys got 1,600 of my older videos that you could watch in the meantime. I'll be back within a couple of weeks, or hey, I'm going to take a month off. Hey guys, it's been a lot. I think I'm going to take about a month and a half to 2 months off. If you do that, people will respect you more because you're respecting them. You're communicating with them. You're letting them know what's going on. And again, they deserve that because even you yourself, people will see this later in this video. You say that your subscribers, your viewers, people who support you have afforded you this, these opportunities and this, your success in order for you to do the things that you're doing now. So don't you think that at the very least that you can do, if you plan on just stop making content for a certain amount of time, is communicate that with them? Now here's another part to that though. In my opinion, if you're going to take more than 2 months off, then maybe at that point, bro, as a respect thing, I understand you want a break. But as a respect thing, maybe you could at least upload one video. And like I said, it could be a short video. It could be a 3-minute video, a 5-minute video, maybe 7 at the most. But just a video where you just, you give them something, bro. Whether you're vlogging, you ain't even got to edit it, bro. Just vlog. Hey guys, just got up, man. I'm eating my breakfast. I've been thinking about you guys. I am anxious to come back, but I still need more time. Or whatever. Or, I don't know, talk about something. Talk about a new game or something like that, bro. Just give people something. Because they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it would hurt for you to do that once a month, once every 2 months. That's not going to make you feel like you're no longer on a break. A vlogging video with no editing. It's just, again, bro, it's a respect thing. It's a respect thing. And you did read the situation wrong. You thought that everybody would understand. But see, there's people who realize what you did was not cool. Not cool, bro. Because you weren't gone for a short period of time. You were gone for a long period of time. And I'm going to be honest with you. My family was somewhat not affected, but we definitely felt like we were left high and dry. Like there were a couple times where, I would ask my daughters like, hey, has CoryxKenshin, uploaded anything? And, they see that the last video you uploaded was over a year ago. And they're like, nah. I'm like, damn, and we would all be kind of sad. Like, damn, where is he at? So again, it's the communication, bro. You can't just, like, that's the equivalent of somebody just sitting down and I'm talking to you and then you just get up and walk out the door and I don't see you again. I'm like, damn, what the hell happened? Where'd he go? What's going on? You can't just walk out on people like that, bro. It's rude. It's rude. It really is. I don't care what country you from. It's just rude. So, to be honest with you, me personally, like, for you to come back and then just drop the manga and the anime or whatever, the comic or whatever, it's like you were so rude about the way in which you did everything. It's like, I don't even give a fuck about the story, bro. I give a fuck about that story. I give a fuck about respect. Now look, he apologizes right here. And look, I think the apology is a great idea. But then we're going to see that he follows this apology up with some nonsense that I think he should have left out. But if that's how he really feels, then I guess it needs to be said anyway, right? And again, he says that, well, I wanted to drop the anime trailer on people and, I wanted to present the comic because, it took like a year for me to do. Again, this all sounds to me like you were anxious to get praise. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you were so anxious to come back and get oh, Cory's a god. He wrote this great story. And man, this little 2-minute anime clip is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. You wanted the praise, bro. You wanted the praise. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. And to me, that's kind of selfish. Kind of selfish. Because, you're making it seem like, oh man, I just got lost in the sauce. Okay, so you know, because here's the other thing. You say that the samurai community comes first because they've afforded you, you know, this life that you have and stuff like that. They clearly don't come first, bro, if you're not even communicating with them. But here, I'll give another example. You're saying, man, I just neglected you guys for almost 2 years because I got lost in the sauce. Really, nigga? Did you neglect your family? Did you neglect your siblings, your parents, your friends? Clearly not your friends, because I saw you put out a video where you guys were in Japan having a good time. You didn't neglect them, but you neglected your YouTube community. Because let's be honest, bro, you don't really give a fuck about them. They ain't nothing but money to you, bro. You proved that when you came back. Hey, got this comic, man. I want y'all to go to my site, you know, buy it, read it, you know, Nigga, you came back for the bread. And we're going to talk about the money situation here in a second because you bring it up. But you're not, that's the thing, bro. Like, another thing that is insulting is you're kind of explaining this as if people don't understand the way the world works. And for you to say, oh, I didn't communicate with you guys completely for almost 2 years because I got lost in the sauce. Nigga, please.
I mean, the samurai community is going to come before any outside projects that I ever do. And because of the blessings that you all have afforded me through the grace of God, like, yeah, like, I could have did that better. And I want to apologize about that. I'd never take you guys for granted. As much as people say that, oh, you just leave when you want, blah, blah, but I've always operated my YouTube channel like a certain way, and the way that I operate it is in the least stressful way that I can. Because I could easily crumble under the expectations of 20 million people. And I really try my hardest to not be on social media, to, you know, make sure Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, none of these apps are on my phone, TikTok. Like, I have to keep my phone just emails. Like, I couldn't even, long story short, I appreciate you guys even still being here. I mean, after 3-4 hiatuses deep, like my core community, like, this is nothing new to them. Yes, this was the longest I was ever gone, but I didn't come back empty handed. I didn't come back like, yeah, you know, I was just taking some time off for my mental. Like, I was grinding. I wanted to put something in front of you guys that would make you proud, that would make you see, like, okay, like, bro wasn't just out here just chilling on the couch gaming or anything like that.
So now he's saying that I have to operate my channel a certain way so that I don't overwhelm myself, right? And I get that, bro. I get that. That's one of the beautiful things about YouTube. You're your own boss, right? But again, the way you're operating your channel is you're not respecting the subscribers. You're not respecting how they feel. And that's what the problem is. Nobody has a problem with you taking time away from YouTube. That's not the problem. The problem is that you just get up and walk away and you don't say nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I know I just repeated myself, but I just really want you to understand that. That's what the problem is. It's not respectful. Okay? Now, then and I get it, bro. Look, I don't have 20 million subscribers, bro. I give it to you, bro. That's amazing. Again, this is another part where I am envious of you. I'm not jealous of you having 20 million subscribers. I wish I had 20 million subscribers as well, though. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what it's like to try to please that many subscribers. you know? So I get that. I'm not going to disagree with you on that point, you know? I think a lot of people can feel overwhelmed by that. And like you said, crumble under those, excuse me, expectations. I understand that. And I'm not going to disagree with you on that. But again, if you need to take time away, bro, communicate that. If you need to, but and then here's the other thing, Corey, and I know you mentioned this later in the video, and I'll just bring it up again then. If you're feeling overwhelmed like this, though, bro, then maybe you should hire an editor or two, because then at that point, all you have to do is record the video, and then you could pass it on to your editors, bro. You ain't got to do the work yourself. You know, there's ways where you can minimize your responsibilities for these videos, okay, to make it less over. And, you know, what we're going to hear from you later in this video is you got bread. You know, money ain't a problem. So don't you think that that would just make sense? Hey, man, I'm getting a little overwhelmed. I'm already feeling like I need to take a break. Maybe I should hire some editors, take some of this load off of me, you know? And, you know, then you say that your core community they're familiar with this and this ain't nothing new to them. That's sad. That's sad, Corey. Okay? People shouldn't be used to you walking out on them without giving them an explanation, bro. That's a horrible relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's horrible, bro. Yeah, let's see what else you got to say.
That for everyone that left, like, I get it. Like, you're just tired of me just leaving and stuff like that. Like, there's 1,000 other YouTubers that are thousands of other YouTubers more consistent, you know, and everything like that. Totally get it. So thanks for rocking with me as long as you did. And to everyone still here, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for giving me the ability to leave and work on other cool things.
No, this part, I have nothing bad to say about this, man. I think it's really cool of you to reassure and thank the people who have stuck around even though you take time off like that. You know, I think that that was a very nice thing for you to do because they definitely deserve it. Because like myself and like you said, like many other people who you probably have noticed have unsubscribed and have a problem with the way you're handling your channel and stuff. I mean, me personally, bro, I think that everybody should boycott you at this point. I think that people should make you earn their respect and their support. But there's a lot of people out there, bro, who are just cool with being disrespected and still, you know, throwing their money at you and giving you their support and stuff. And that's great for you. But I think that there's people out there like myself who's going to say, nah, you're going to have to earn that back, you know, for sure. But I do think it's very mature of you to say thank you to people for sure.
I've said before, I don't need any more money. I don't upload videos for money. I didn't work on Monsters We Make for money. I've said this numerous times. I made enough money to survive the rest of my life, probably like 2018.
All right, Corey. So I praised you for parts of this video. You apologizing for taking off on people and you saying thank you to the people who still stay with you, even though you've disrespected them numerous times by just walking away, and the new people who subscribe to your channel. I have praised you for those two statements that you have made in this video. However, you have completely turned what could have been a good video completely upside down, and now you're being an asshole. Okay? You're being a rich asshole. Okay? So let me explain what I mean by this exactly, right? So here in America, okay, and I'm sure in other countries too, but I'm not in other countries. I can only speak for America. Okay? But here in America, it used to be the biggest issue used to be racism, right? Now, don't get me wrong, racism is still a factor in this country, okay? And I understand that you felt like you were dealing with racism or favoritism or something of that nature when it came to YouTube. I remember that video that you put out. You were very passionate about how you felt, and you felt like you wanted to expose it and speak on it. And I respect you for that, because a lot of YouTubers don't want to have any kind of negative content, right? I respect that. But see, now it's being brought to your door by myself, okay? Not saying that I'm perfect, because I'm not, but you're doing some things that, here's the thing, I can't expect you to fix it if I don't tell you that there's a problem, right? Not that I'm anybody, you know what I'm saying? But I think that you just need to understand how it is you're being viewed here, okay? But racism is no longer like the number one issue in this country, in my opinion, right? In my opinion, one of the, let's just say top 5, top 10 issues in this country that I think surpasses racism is classism. Okay, classism, the wealthy against the poor, right? Because the wealthy, you guys are leading great lives, and you're included in this, Corey. You're amongst the wealthy, right? I'm assuming you're a multimillionaire, and that's great for you, bro. I'm happy for you. I hope that I can achieve that level of success that you have, bro. I'm envious of you, Corey. I really am. I'm not going to deny that. You know what I'm saying? I give you props for that, bro. But you got to remember where you came from, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, in this country, when poor people see how great wealthy people are living, and then you guys get better treatment when it comes to medical care, you guys get better food, healthy food, you could afford it, right? You guys get to live in these mansions while poor people are living in little box apartments and stuff like that. Some people can't even afford those nowadays. They're living in motels. You guys are driving these luxury cars. You guys got like 10 of them in your driveway while people can't even afford one car. They got to buy electric bikes and stuff like that so they can get back and forth to work, bro. It's tough out here, dog. It's tough out here, bro. So you say, I apologize. Then you say thank you to the people who still rock with me. But then you turn around and you say, I've told y'all before, I don't need money. And this is the way I'm taking it, dog. Because you flexing. Let's keep it real. That's what you just did. You flexing. CoryxKenshin, nigga. I don't need no money, nigga. CoryxKenshin, nigga. You know my YouTube channel, nigga? 20 million, nigga? That's what you just did. That's what you just did, bro. So, like I said, you completely flipped this video by doing what you just did. Now you're being a rich asshole. I don't need no money. But here's the thing, Corey. I might be poor, but I'm not stupid. Okay? I understand the way the world works. Just because you're wealthy doesn't mean that you don't need any more money. Okay? Because even though you got a lot of money, the world still goes on, and ain't nothing in this motherfucker free. Okay? Ain't nothing free. So even though you got a lot of money, you're also spending a lot of it as time goes on. And although you probably like to think that you've made so much that even if you stop working, never worked another day in your life, it's going to last you the rest of your life. Come on, Corey. Inflation, okay? Inflation, all kinds of shit, bro. That money's going to go a lot faster than you think. And I think that you understand that, okay? Because even though you're wealthy, your bills, right? Your bills start to increase as well. Your money increases, your lifestyle increases, and therefore your bills increase, right? Because you taking care of the parents, you taking care of siblings, you taking care of friends. You just bought a property, maybe multiple properties. Maybe they got a pool. that needs maintenance. You know, maybe they're so big, they got a bunch of, you're in Michigan, right? I know that you got a big ass lawn out there. You probably need landscaping and stuff like that, constant maintenance, because you probably live in an HOA. You know, there's a lot of bill, you know, electricity companies are going crazy. Water bill companies are going crazy. You know, I understand that all of this, it builds up over time, and you start to see a decrease in your money. You know what I'm saying? And then you're taking trips. We just saw you went to Japan. You taking trips, you doing this, you doing that. Just because you're wealthy, bro, does not mean that you don't need more money. And anybody who has any type of knowledge of how the world works is going to understand this. Okay? So for you to come and say, I don't need money, bro, I'm doing this for the love. Nigga, if you doing this for the love, then why are you charging people to read your comic? Okay? There are other YouTubers out there. Like I said, I brought one up as an example. Mastar Media came up with his own story called Demon Rush. He put it on Webtoons for free. He put it on Webtoons for free for people to read. Not to mention, he also puts the chapters on his YouTube channel for people to watch or read. That's free. That's, hey, I'm doing this for the love of it. Don't get me wrong. He sells it as well, but he probably don't make as much because he makes it available to people for free. You don't. People cannot read your comic unless they pay the $15 for the book, not including shipping and handling. So if you doing it for the passion and you doing it for the people, then why you charging the people, Corey? Because you want a profit, nigga. Don't sit here and try to piss on a nigga leg and tell me it's raining, bro. I'm not an idiot. And a lot of people out there ain't an idiot. That shit don't hold water. I don't need no money. I'm doing this for the love. Then why you charging then, bro? Because you lying, nigga. You lying. And just me personally, bro, I don't like it when people lie. And maybe you think you telling the truth. Maybe you lying to yourself, bro, but you need the money, nigga. This is a business venture. Okay? You paying the money to publish all these books? You paying the animation studio to do your 2-minute clip or whatever? You paying your co-writer, and that's money going out your pocket. You're like, I know you like, damn, okay, I'm seeing the pockets getting a little thin. Let's get some of that money rolling back in. This is a business venture, bro. It's a business venture. You're hoping that you profit off of this and that you make a lot of money. So for you to come on this video and make it, and try to say, this ain't for the money, man, I don't need no more money. You flexing like a rich asshole, bro. And I don't respect that. I don't respect that. Because for one, it ain't even true. And then two, you just imposing your wealth on people less fortunate than you. Again, you're trying to make it seem like you're a cool guy, but then I'm starting to see sides of you that make it seem like you're not a cool guy. Because that's an asshole move right there. Just saying. I think I addressed all the points in that one.
And even before that, it wasn't about money. Go back to my high school videos, go back to my college videos. It's never been about money. It sucks that it's a narrative that a lot of people like to attach to me, is that I come back when I need money or I'm trying to promote something for money. I'm not gonna get on here and show you any bank accounts or anything like that. But again, I don't need money. Everything that I do, everything that you see from me is from a place of passion and from a place of intrigue and from a place of seeking fun, seeking like doing stuff to challenge myself and to just make cool stuff. YouTube, gaming, editing, all of that, which yes, I'm still going to be editing all my videos. I'm not going to hire any editors, and I'm still going to be writing manga in the background. I do all these things to challenge myself and to make something that I'm proud of and that you guys can be proud of for supporting me all these years. I think that's it.
Okay, so you say I don't need money, and and that's also proven by, my old videos, way back when. Corey, we understand that when you initially created your YouTube channel, you were doing it for fun. Nobody knew what YouTube was gonna become, bro. Not even you. Okay? You started recording yourself, you enjoyed it, it was fun, you kept doing it, and then you became something that you probably didn't even know you would become. You probably started making money that you didn't even know was possible from YouTube. Let's be honest, a lot of people didn't know that YouTube was going to be paying people like this. Because I know for damn sure if I knew that YouTube was going to be paying people the way they started paying people, I would have started it way back when too. But you were one of the lucky and I dare even say smart individuals that caught on to YouTube early. You just stumbled on it, tried it out, enjoyed it, and you kept doing it, and all of these things came as a result of that. Okay? But it might have been fun and passion before, bro, but once that money came along, bro, come on, man. People don't want to go back. People don't want to go from eating lobster to eating fish sticks, bro. Stop making it seem like you don't want more money, bro. Because even though you got a lot of money, there's no such thing as too much money. You know what I'm saying? And then again, you're saying that, I just do this for the passion to challenge myself, and I want people to be proud of what I've done and stuff. Again, Corey, if this is the truth, bro, then just add your comics to your website and tell people, hey, a free copy to every one household. You don't even got to pay for it. Prove it. Prove it, bro. If you really don't need the money, then prove it, Corey. But if you gonna keep charging niggas, then I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to hear it. Because you're fucking lying. I don't respect that, bro. I don't respect that. Keep it real. Hey, I'm a businessman now. I'm in this for the business. I stepped away to begin a business venture. I came back, and that's what it is. And yes, bro, the way you came back, you didn't, smooth it out, the situation. It's like, bro, you basically stepped into the room and told the world to drop their draws, bro. You wanted to get in and get out. You ready to pass that collection plate around. You know what I'm saying? You didn't come in the room trying to do no foreplay or nothing like that. You like, man, fuck that. Let's get to business. I'm here to make money. That's what you did. That's what you did. That's because you was anxious for the praise, which is crazy because you already get hella praise. So you obviously are somewhat of a narcissist. And then you ready to get paid. Come on, bro. Simple. All right, let's see what else you got to say.
Another thing that I saw was a lot of people saying that it's not a manga because it's not from Japan. And I mean, I get that. Like, I'm not out here trying to culturally appropriate anything. So, if you want to call it a manga inspired comic, like, that's fine too. Like, I really don't care what you call it. It was just created by an American. Now, if I was slick, what I could have did is like hired a Japanese person, had them be on the team, then called it a manga, and then no one could say anything. Call it what you want, just read it, please. Last thing on Monsters We Make, because I'm not going to mention Monsters We Make at all anymore until Volume 2 is ready to come out. I want this space to be CoryxKenshin. This is CoryxKenshin, forever will be CoryxKenshin. It's not any other projects. That's over there until, I'm ready to present something for you guys. I'm not going to be up here talking about characters or plot or anything like that. But Monsters We Make, we're already up to Volume 4 written. And the art takes way longer than that, obviously. But as soon as Volume 2 is ready, I'll be putting it in front of you. In the meantime, just follow Monsters We Make, Instagram, Twitter for any updates, and I'll retweet anything or repost anything on IG if we have any official announcements.
Now, people getting on you about you calling it a manga instead of calling it a comic because you're American and you're not Japanese. Honestly, I don't give a shit about none of that, man. People, I don't think that really matters. You know what I'm saying? I get it. It's in the style of a manga. You're inspired by manga because that's what you're really into. I get that. I don't know why people giving you a hard time about that, but that is what it is, bro. But like I said, man, I just got a problem with the way you went about coming back. Um, and yeah, bro, like I said, I've unsubscribed to you. To be honest with you, bro, as it sits right now, Corey, I don't fuck with you, bro. I don't fuck with you. You on that finicky shit right now, bro. And I don't like it. And then on top of that, you started flexing on niggas. Yeah, I'm good on you, bro. You know, but I don't think that's gonna change your success. Like I said, you done gained another 200,000 subscribers since you got back, bro. The people love you. You're like Starbucks, Corey. You're like Starbucks, bro. You know what I'm saying? The way people love Starbucks, that's the way people love you. I'll give that to you, bro. You definitely got the juice. You know what I'm saying? And that's good for you, bro. But I see past the bullshit. I know there's other people out there that see past the bullshit. And yeah, I don't respect it. So, hey, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of your keyboard warriors in my comments. I don't really give a fuck. Uh, you know, I have the freedom just to say what I got to say, just how you got the freedom to say what you got to say. And I call bullshit. I call bullshit. So, but I think there's also going to be people in the comments who totally agree with me, so it is what it is. I think this is the last video that I'm going to make regarding this. I just feel passionate about this, bro, about this topic, because again, there's a really big classism issue in this country. And to be honest with you, it's been really getting to me. It's been really affecting me in my life because I've been experiencing the hardships of poverty. And to see someone as fortunate as you, Corey, who has all this money, this platform, 20 million subscribers, all this opportunity, and you treat your subscribers the way you treat them. I just think, and you said you don't take your subscribers for granted. I totally disagree. I completely think that you do. Or excuse me, I know that you do. You've shown that you don't, that you take them for granted. You just getting up and walking away and not say anything. Like, you take them for granted, bro. They don't care. They're going to let you keep disrespecting them because they're idiots, And like I said, you're Starbucks to them. No matter what you do, they're going to keep coming back, So, hey, man, it is what it is. But if you guys like this video, hit like. If you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.